Friday with more of today and the proper ways to handle those awkward moments that come along with your holiday celebrations, no matter who you are.
From the rules of regifting to networking at a friend's festivity, etiquette expert Diane Gottsman has all the answers. Hello.
Hello, Diane.
Hello.
Yeah, this time of year starts to bring it all out.
It's the frenzy.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with one of the main questions people have. Should you or should you not give your boss a gift?
That's a big question, and the protocol is no. You do not need to feel obligated. But let me tell you, if you're sitting at your desk and you see all your coworkers sashaying to the boss's office with a wrapped gift, so look at the corporate culture. If you can join a group and give one gift, great. But if everybody's bringing gifts to the boss and you're sitting there with nothing, I would suggest you bring something tiny, something small, something not personal, because you don't want to look as if you're trying to ask for special favor.
When you say not personal, say you know what kind of cologne he or she, or perfume. Can you? That's not too. Is that too?
No,
really?
no, not cologne. But how about if you know that he or she is a sports fan and you get him something sports related? Or
why are you saying him?
I said he or she.
Oh, you said you get him.
I know. So just make sure that here's the key. Or here's a little something to think about. If they can wear it, if it touches their body, don't get it.
Yeah.
Unless it's gloves.
I can see you don't want it to be too personal with your boss. Getting your boss, getting a guy cologne.
You don't want any office gossip.
Kelly's got a question from South Carolina. She's on Skype. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
We're good.
I have a question, please. I would love to make new connections. Would it be appropriate to pass out business cards at a holiday function?
Kelly, the answer to that would be a no.
Okay.
Because while the host is passing out hors d'oeuvres on one side of the room, you're passing out your business cards on the other. And it looks like you're taking advantage of that party. Now, we all want to make a good impression with new connections. But rather than passing out business cards, just make a good impression. And if they ask, do you have a card? You say, I didn't bring any with me, but could I? I'm going to call you on Monday. Don't bring them.
Oh, okay.
Don't bring them.
Tell the truth.
It's not a lie if you don't have them.
Okay.
But this way, you know what we do with business cards? We look at it and say, oh, I like that person, and throw them away, or put them away, and they get.
Then how can you get in touch with someone after then? The hostess will say, we'll get the number from it. Is that all right to do?
You can say, may I call you on Monday? May I have your number?
Your contact info.
Absolutely.
All right. What about regifting? Because this is always full of landmines.
Yes, and you know what? I say yes to regifting, but you have to regift with caution. So make sure it's new. Make sure it's in the original box. Don't switch boxes to a better store, than when it came from. Make sure when I give it to Kathy Lee, I've turned it upside down, because normally if people don't want to mess up the front, the front of the bag or the box, they put the gift tag underneath. And you don't regift in circles of friends. So you two wouldn't regift each other's gifts. You would go outside that circle.
Hoda did with something Jill gave her.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I gave it back to her.
Okay.
She gave it to me and I gave it back. I
regifted last week. I took it from my tree. So, but be honest and say, listen, this scarf is,
I say, you know what, I have 6 of these, but I thought of you when I saw it. I thought you would love that. Most people aren't offended by that.
They're not. Honesty is the best policy.
And just lastly,
I always say.
Yes, you do. Lastly, if you have like a nosy or kind of rude family member, like
everybody does, don't you think?
uncle who won't stop asking you personal questions, what do you do?
Okay, so let's just say Uncle Joe sees that new car that you've saved up for and says, are you sure you can afford that car out there? And you just say, I planned and I budgeted just like you taught me growing up, and look what I have. Do you like the color? And then you deflect and kind of change the subject.
What about that age-old awful thing? When are you going to have kids?
Yeah.
Or why aren't you two guys married yet?
And that is an awful, and you'll see their face. So you know, based on what they look like, if it's sincere or if it's just nosy. And just say, when we decide you are going to be on the list.
All right.
Well,
Thanks, son. Thank you.